Já vás tady vítám v další části hry Zaklínač 3 Divoký Hon. V minulém části jsme se viděli s Yennefer, viděli jsme pohřeb, poslední rozloučení s Divokým Honem Krále a v dnešní části budeme pokračovat. Máme tady ještě další linku. Právě mrtev, takže dál. Co taky uděláme? Dneska to bude taky takový na půl propustí na půl, no, jestli tam bude jít. Máme si tady koupit, že jsem nějaký oděv a no prostě navlíkneme generátory. Kazajky. No, to se říká. Tak jo, jinak děkuji za sledování, za podporu a za komentáře a lajky. Odběry bohužel, nevím, co si stalo, ale nějak to přestali odebírat. Byl bych moc rád, kdybyste se k tomu vrátili, protože hodně z vás, kteří sledujete, ještě nemáte odběr. Tak je tam zakomentovat. A pokračujeme.
One wreck after another fucking
Gonna kill the kickers.
Ugh.
V příštím partu by se měli jít na vedlejší úkoly.
This has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
Tak se prozlidám. Tebe nepůjdeme fakt. No, jak chvíličko.
Tisaya DeVries, the poisoned source, still turns to it for inspiration.
Tak tady si vyberem. Ještě jednou. Jsem tyhle. A tohle.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes, deeply personal possessions.
No. Tady ještě něco? Je to nedobudné, no? Jo. Já si myslím, že se mi zdávat nebudem. Ale my se to tady nemá. A koukýho, ježdamano.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
To si myslím, že to jedna roste z toho to musím. No, vypadáme.
Well, my dad's off fighting the black ones.
Yes, you're fine. But ain't nothing like a good lamb's chop. Another one stricken come to see the
Entonces,
fights.
está aquí con la Yuri.
You see, Lugos is fixing for a fight. Not with the black ones, but with us. If he breaks the truce.
May your ox never crumble.
Esa mira mi voz.
Clumsy sot. He'll truly be a blue. Decent folk live here.
Fan, det går inga sådär. Déjame turbar. No, ma è del tutto. No, che prodava. Hezky. Tišťák byla teda ještě. Tak, ještě rukavice sundáme a to si bude vše. Usundáme, jo, ještě nečem taky. Tak.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? Who exactly is she to me?
We were to get that idea.
Ať si tady chvíli bude a budeme si dělat.
Hey! I recognize your type a mile away.
The deal to me.
By se zavolí, ale vidíš?
Watch your step. Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work by any chance?
Gonna kill the
Tak
kick
jo, tak jdeme nahoru.
Supper knives are good for
Jdeme
picking
na
your
to
teeth,
stín.
Witcher. Axe. There's a weapon.
Who made that be?
You blind? Need to see it's a butcher.
Monster.
Hey!
Oh! Watch your strut.
Friend of yours? Where are you bound, wanderer?
Ale tak to jest takový skoro ty raketace takový, ale prostě fakt nevím, co zabít. Vezmeme na ty vedlejšáče, nějakou zakázku. Dve. V sobotu bude zase kotik,
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
tak se trošku nenecháte.
Let us pay homage to Bran of
Achievement.
Tarth.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a
Should do
worthy
it.
successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me. But on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
You know I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Drink last night too.
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Protože tenkrát ve Novigradu jsme si vybrali tris,
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask.
totiž je nefer, bohužel, no.
Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Hej, projdem.
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
No a to je ten další, to můžu jít.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lugus, Madman Lugus' firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Ottrig on Hindar.
Yes.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Krach about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating. But I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Jasně, možná.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go!
Tak jdeme na to. Říkám to švakce.
We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
No cheating now.
Show me
Why not
all
do
you've
this?
got, monster
Actually,
slayer.
dog shite idea. You never pay up.
Počíme. Ale tak daleko. Tak vyskoč. Aha.
Monster
Tak to se
slayer.
dá. To jsem říkal posral, no. Takže nemůžu, tady nefunguje ten sprint zase.
Hurry it up, old man.
No, škoda, že mi nefunguje na sprint, kdybych to na sprintu, kde to mám. No, zkusíme teda od znova. Zkusím to načíst. Já mám poslední save. Tady. Zkusíme to.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige.
Nechci mi to se střelazilo, protože mi se nefunguje sprint. No, co se dá dělat.
Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Já si zkusím pojedu nastavení.
Show the little wench her place.
Moment. Jo, tady mám nic. A konec mám dát. Moment.
Put some coin on it, Lugos. Actually, dog shite idea. You never pay up.
To uběhnu taky. No tak Geralt, vyskoč
Show me
to.
what you've got, monster slayer.
No, dobré. Tak s tím sprintem už to jde. Tak jo, tak jsme brali. Naštěstí jsem neměl toho. Uvidíme, co jsem si dal.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's.
Ať to.
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us. Enough of the natter and let's drink.
Ale jo.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead in a tankard for the man.
To Bran, me want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Wiem. Tak nie wiecie, ne?
My God, we've got to hear most of it. There's 3 black ones alone.
What did you say in the beast says
Tell me, Luke.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
To jsou vážky. Známe.
Thought Skelliger's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boy soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the black ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke from all the boredom. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of. Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
Tady držky.
Mean to make your daughter a priestess of fire? Sure, the goddess favors her.
What do you know?
Yes.
Ani se nebojím. Je to.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one. Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Yoren's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse. Do me a favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you but a short jaunt to find me, so's we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
Sure, I'll knock one back with you, Lugos. Nothing wrong with having a drink in good company.
I remind you we've important matters to discuss later. Matters that require a clear mind.
I remember.
Drink like you fight, and we're in for a good time. To Bran!
To Jarl Madman Lugos and his madness. Forgive us. We should mingle, talk to some of the other guests.
The blast near blew the longships off the bay. It was a fallen star to mine.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
Take it Ermien won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct. Yes? Yes? Footsteps. Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop. Whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
Kapitanci.
That was close.
Yes?
Tak, co tady máme? Nějaký víno. Sušené ovoce, pivečko.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it. Yes?
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
No, to ti para che ti te lo chiesto figurati. Adesso possiamo. Pobałem się chyba.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious.
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Looks alive. $100 loose an arrow if he saw that in the woods. A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Ah!
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals, they're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. Can feel them coming closer. Everywhere.
Anyway. Ja to ja nie duszę.
Mushrooms in here.
To my mind, it's the scent of sweet grass.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open. Let's go inside.
Tady máme.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The mask of Ouroboros must be here.
O, pěkný.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this.
Wondrous
A
world of
large female.
insectoids.
A child's
Ritual
skull.
plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlove. A biography enhanced.
Teď to bude dobrý.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Teď to bude dobrý.
A goat carved out of linden wood, signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Dwarven triple mead.
Mrtev.
Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of dead men. Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand.
Tak co dáme? Šišku, lepku nebo medovinu? A tak šiška to je kravěl. Zkusíme medovinu.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
Vlastně.
Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Co to korupci je? No a já si beru.
This is it.
Ne, já nemám na sebe zbroj.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
Elemental.
That's that! It's a trap! We're in prison!
No to bude. Pohodlně.
What? Hear that?
Smell it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Se si podívám, co něco není. Nevypadá to.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
Ne, to je takový, žádné polívky nebudou. To není dobrý nápad.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you, and we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win. What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
Ach jo, tě vůl. Zapomněla na dceru.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Magic anomaly on Ord Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms, right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Anvald, tell the druid I must speak to him at the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye, dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ardskellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ardskellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krach. I will see you later.
Tako, tak tohle bylo. Tohle máme hotové ozvěny minulosti. No, ne, ozvěny minulosti bychom se mohli na fejt podívat. Ale to až příští díle. Takže vám děkuji za sledování, děkuji za podporu tohoto kanálu, nezapomeňte dát like a odběr a pro všechno zvonečku, ať vám další video neunikne. Já vám ještě jednou moc děkuji za sledování a nezapomeňte tam dát hlavně odběr. protože, jak jsem říkal na začátku, hodně z vás, kteří sledujete, ještě odběr nemáte, tak bych byl rád, kdybyste ho tam dali. Nic vám to neudělá, mě to hrozně pomůže. Aspoň budu se vám ještě mnohem více snažit. Videa budou lepší a no, budou víc nějaké. A zase mám půjde pro mě jako motivace. Tak jo, jak jsem říkal, s tím pár to. Nazdar.